What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the We'll See You Later podcast, brought to you by Happy's Energy and Nutrition, the best energy on the planet. Come by West Markham and get you a good energy tea and a protein shake. This is episode 19. I am your host, Jeremy. Jordan is obviously not here. He is on vacation. And this episode is going to be fast and efficient and fun. Guys, we are not really going to talk a lot of things sports and entertainment today on the Arkansas side of things, but there's still stuff going on that we're going to get into today, like the NBA Finals that just wrapped up last night, WWE dropping a massive character drop last night. We're also going to be talking about NASCAR, Ryan Blaney getting that first win, baby. That's my guy. My bachelor trip that's coming up. We're going to have a good How You're Really Doing section where we're going to open up a little bit more about our life. And just be real with you guys, not authentic. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, the sports side of things, not really much happening here in Arkansas. Everything's kind of like a dead period for us. So we're going to hop right into it. NBA Finals just summed up yesterday. Very lackluster. Okay, we picked Dallas in 6. I like Luka. I'm guessing he was playing super injured. Guys, it was pretty boring. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of blowouts. Boston Celtics win. Jason Tatum. I've seen like 3 videos of him trying to be different people. Like he did the Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. He tried to do his own version of that. It kind of sucked. Then there's a picture of him like holding a Kobe, like how Kobe was holding the trophy. That kind of sucked. Then he dropped out somebody's lyric at the thing at a after party saying, you know, I heard you guys wanted to know what it would be like if we didn't win. I guess we'll never know. Like, I get it. You're an NBA champion. You just kind of seem like a douche or a guy who just doesn't really have an original, do something for you, man. But it is what it is. Feel bad for Dallas. Maybe they come back a lot more hungry and strong. Super kind of like curious to see how it goes next year's draft. If Bronny gets drafted, where LeBron's going to go, how that whole thing's going to go. It's going to be kind of fun. Not a huge NBA guy, but I did not enjoy the finals this year at all. Not gonna lie to you, it's pretty freaking boring, but it is what it is. We will cover it. What did happen Sunday was incredible. Ryan Blaney, my guy, NASCAR, my guy, finally gets a win. He is almost guaranteed, if not guaranteed, to be in the playoff run late. Which is exciting for me because me and the boys for my bachelor trip in October are going to Talladega, and that's an actual playoff race. So it's got a lot more implications for Ryan while he's in there. I'm super pumped. But Ryan Blaney led 178 of the 350 laps in Iowa and just absolutely crushed it. It was awesome to watch. So congrats, Ryan. NASCAR is back, baby. If you're not watching NASCAR on Sunday afternoon, I don't know what you're doing. The drama is coming back. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to lead this ship into the direction that it needs to go. NASCAR is going to be a topic of discussion you will love, okay? Next up on the agenda, WWE last night. Seth Rollins got hurt at WrestleMania. He actually had a torn meniscus, had to have surgery. He makes his big return yesterday. Huge pop. He's back. Drew McIntyre comes out and says he quits, right? Whatever. He doesn't quit. The reason why they did that was he went backstage and they showed the shots of like what backstage looked like. And then like 15 minutes later, we had the return of a lifetime. Okay, so I love wrestling stories and characters. I'm not as sold on just the wrestling aspect of it. It's the whole, as a whole, it's a show. It's beautiful to watch, and sometimes it's very entertaining. One of my favorite characters ever was a guy named Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt was one of these guys who had these weird characters that you fully believed. He was like a southern swamp man cult leader when he first came in, and he had his group that came with him, and he always, follow the buzzards is what he said. And people would turn their flashlights on their phone on, and he would call them his fireflies. And the whole place would light up, right? And he was meant to be the bad guy, and everybody ended up falling in love with him. So that takes its course. The band breaks up officially, and he's kind of by himself. He ends up going away. and then comes back and he recreates this new character to where he's almost like this Blues Clues kind of guy where he's like, hi. And then it's like a flip of a personality. Then he has this sick, sinister mask, and he was called the Fiend, and he never really lost. He shouldn't have lost. They made him lose. They just didn't understand the character. They made it too out there, too far out there in the movie world than it would be in the real world. But it was a great character. And then they end up firing Bray Wyatt, which everybody was kind of devastated. Like, what are we doing? They bring him back a year later. He opens up saying, I was in the darkest moment of my life. And then he recreates, he's rebranding himself again. And he brings out this guy named Uncle Howdy. And Uncle Howdy apparently would have a storyline. And the actual guy behind the Uncle Howdy mask is his real brother, which was super cool. And there was going to be a legit storyline with this. But Bray Wyatt had some undisclosed illness whenever he made his return. And eventually he ended up having a heart attack and dying last August. And I'm not going to lie to you, I was such a fan. Like, that one really, really hurt as a fan because he was going to be coming back with possibly some of the best stuff he's ever done. And we kind of thought that was it. Well, last night, WWE made Uncle Howdy and all the characters that were on the little show that Bray Wyatt created, like the Blues Clues show, and they were all real. And they came out. They're called the Wyatt Six. The video, if you haven't seen it, just look up Uncle Howdy Return. Will give you goosebumps. It is a scary movie meets wrestling live TV. It was unbelievable. It looked like a haunted house how they did it. And I was eating that shit up like crazy. You don't see storylines like that anymore. I hope WWE goes all in with it and makes it unbelievable. Don't make it too cartoony. Don't make it too horror movie. Make it real, but put it right on that line. It's hard to navigate that, but I think Triple H can do it. Unbelievable where wrestling is going. We had MJF return 2 weeks ago. Now we have Uncle Howdy coming back to WWE. Wrestling, if you're not watching it, is so freaking fun to watch. And Roman Reigns hasn't even returned yet. It's called the Wyatt Six. There's only 5 members. I'm hoping that the 6th member is actually Bray Wyatt's spirit. I think that would be super cool. Maybe Alexa Bliss, when she comes back, maybe takes that role as like the new leader. I don't know. But Uncle Howdy looked, Bo Dallas, you look so damn good. So damn good as Uncle Howdy. I hope that this story, y'all beat the out of everybody in the back, the whole entire back area whenever they're filming, going through the back area where Drew McIntyre quit, was all clean when he left. And then it was so destroyed. There was fog everywhere, blood on the walls, people laid out. It looked like they had killed everyone. And it looked like total carnage, which was awesome. And then you had, at the very end of it all, Uncle Howdy standing there, and he come walking out, and the whole group, and he picked up Bray Wyatt's lantern. That's what he used to do. And he picked it up, and he looked at it, and he said, "We're here." And he blew out the light. It gave me goosebumps, chills. Absolutely incredible way to end it. I can't wait. That's going to be my favorite part of wrestling, is that. And then MJF is my man. He's coming to North Rock. I hope we get to go because MJF's the man. He's the modern day Ric Flair, 100%. So I'm going to go into Jordan's favorite section. How you really doing? Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm doing pretty good. I got a lot going on for sure. It's my first Father's Day with my dad not being here on Earth. And one thing that I'm going to be in here is I'm going to talk about how I feel. I'm going to be authentic. I'm not going to BS you, and I'm not going to hide some stuff. I'm an open book. I love to talk about my life, and I'm pretty open about it. It does me good and does my soul good to talk to people. So thank you guys for listening. First Father's Day without my dad, we went to my dad's gravesite. I'm not going to lie to you. I hate going there. I don't feel my dad's spirit there. I feel his death there. But we went there and changed out the flowers. And, we talked to him a little bit. I feel my dad in his shop and at his house. And so then I went with my fiance to see her father, Kenneth, who watches the show. Love you, Pop. And we went to his favorite Mexican restaurant. And then after that, it was that Mexican food that was so good that you wanted to sleep immediately after. Like I wanted a nap ASAP. Then we drove back to my mom's, spent some time in my dad's shop. I love that place right now. I want to fix the truck. We might actually turn that into a segment as well. Jeremy don't know shiza about a car, but I have fixed and I replaced the starter on the car, on the truck, and I'm learning slowly but surely how to fix a car. And so maybe I make that a section in here, and then you guys can watch me attempt to either fix or break a truck. But I love it out there. I have a lot of fun. Got to spend it with my mama for a little bit. Then we came home. My bachelor trip. I finally asked all my guys. If you go on my TikTok, you'll see me asking all my guys so far who's going to come. It's been fun, but we're starting to get that bachelor trip planned. We are going to Talladega, and we're also going to be going golfing in Alabama in the first weekend of October. Super freaking jacked about that. Talladega. Are you kidding me? That's a redneck's paradise. That's where I'm going. Redneck Disneyland right there. But I'm doing good. It was very difficult to not process Dad Sunday, and I'm learning too as I go. It's really hard for me to open up as a man and tell people how I feel because I don't really know how to explain it. But I'm trying my best to do so. I really am. And I'm trying to use this platform for people that, man, if you're going through it, I understand it. I'm with you. We don't know how to really share our feelings, but we try. We try our best. And I hope that this can give somebody some sort of relief out there. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'm not real sure. I think it's just tough for us as men, especially in this day and age, to be real with the whole world wanting to cancel everybody, and then the whole world just wanting to blame their feelings and blame their problems and blame people instead of taking responsibility and loving on one another. We try to break everybody down. It's really hard for a man to step up and say what he wants to say and not be judged for it. That's really hard. I'm starting to get to that point where I just don't give a shit. I'm not coming from a hateful place most of the time. But if I can help in any way, I would love to. Please comment underneath there. Ask questions. Reach out to me on my social medias. I would love to talk to you guys. We're trying to grow this platform. This is an outlet for me. I love doing this. I wish Jordan was here. He's busy a lot, working a lot, and this is what we do in our spare time. I would like for this to be something one day, whether it be on a radio station, whether it be a bigger podcast, having a bigger following, being able to go places and interact with you guys and have live shows and talk. That's something that interests me a lot. We also have those other segments that we're working on. Is when I can get this truck fixed, we'll really have a segment going. But I am beyond blessed and excited that you guys listen, you tune in, and you help us in so many ways. You really do. So thank you guys for listening, whether it's 5 of you or 5,000 or one day maybe 1 million. Thank you. Thank you for letting us do this. Thank you guys so much. We love you. I wish you nothing but the best. Please comment underneath here what you want us to talk about. While we're in this limbo of sports, we're waiting. I want to be able to interact with you guys more, build this audience up, and just have this right here. All right, because that's real. Okay, this camera's not all there. Real is us. You on the other side of that screen. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, comment, question, everything, man. Follow us on our social media, guys. This has been episode 19 of the We'll See You Later podcast. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for listening. It's brought to you by Happy's Energy and Nutrition. Until next time, guys, 3 things I want you to live by. There's 3 things. 1, don't piss into the wind. 2, hogs by 90. And 3, last but not least, never, ever trust a fart. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.